Greek Wedding 2 versus Batman v Superman this Friday night. I wonder who's about to win. I think it's pretty safe to say you might as well call it the Red Wedding, folks, because this shit is about to get slaughtered. About my Big Fat Greek Wedding 2. So overall, I thought the first one was actually a pretty good movie, right? I thought it was entertaining and charming, and it had a nice family touch to it overall, right? And on top of just adding the Greek culture to it, and everybody kind of experienced something very new and fresh, right? Now, for the sequel itself, I think it does a good enough job trying to be a very solid sequel, but they kind of falls into the realm of some sequels in the fact that it kind of feels a little bit lazy. Now, granted, some of the cast are still game to play, like Andrea Martin, she's very funny still, and the rest of the cast are always still fun to see once again. Nia Vlados and John Corbett, they still have that very nice, cool, and very calm and natural chemistry to the point where it doesn't feel forced and feels very natural, right? They work out very well, and seeing kind of like the circle of life kind of happen to their daughter of sorts, the evolution is a very interesting take that the movie kind of does. The problem with this movie, I think, sometimes is that it does rely a little bit too much on a formula that worked in the original, and essentially it's almost the exact same movie, just kind of told a little bit slightly differently. Just kind of like the same problems that The Force Awakens kind of had, right? Now, for this movie, though, it does kind of feels like a little bit of a sitcom to the point where it just kind of feels like the same separate beats of sorts, right? And maybe that kind of is where it kind of suffers a bit. And some of the characters or whatever it may be, the stuff that kind of worked in the first one, 14 years ago, doesn't really seem like it aged that well, particularly in this one. But overall, I think the cast are actually game to play, and obviously there's a Big Fat Greek Wedding, a second one in here, so it's pretty much her parents, they weren't married or whatever, eventually they have to get married again, pretty much, sign them up, whatever. Anyways, that's the whole basic thing of the wedding. But overall, it's a very entertaining movie, and it's very fun. It's just that some of the jokes really aren't as funny, and to the point where it's just like, you're just like saying to yourself, well, this worked in the first one, and it's not really working here. And then you just kind of realize, yeah, maybe they did take a little bit too long because they needed to strike while the iron was hot. That shit was lightning in a bottle, how much money they actually made the first time around. And I don't think they're going to really do it that much, but I would say support this movie if you actually are a diehard fan, because going up against Batman v Superman, as you probably heard, this thing is going to need all the help it can get. But overall, the cast are great. It's a very entertaining movie, and it still follows the same things of what you loved in the original. So therefore, that's all you can really ask for. Now, granted, does it feel a little bit lazy for that? Yeah, I guess you could say. But look, playing it safe was the best option they could possibly do rather than doing something completely new 14 years later. But yes, that's my review. Comment, subscribe, and like. I'm Chris Smith, and I'm signing out.